Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 2018 Rolex Junior All-America Awards Banquet. I'm Stephen Hamlin, Executive Director of the American Junior Golf Association, and we are delighted you could join us for the greatest night in junior golf. Tonight, we proudly celebrate all the victories on the golf course, the excellence in the classroom, and the leadership displayed in giving back to their communities. I'm thrilled we have so many friends and supporters who have taken time out of their busy schedule to be with us tonight. Their presence demonstrates their dedication they have in supporting the AJGA's mission of developing golf's next generation. Our friends from Rolex made a bold commitment in 1986 to support junior golf in the AJGA by sponsoring the Rolex Tournament of Champions, as well as the Rolex Junior All-America Awards Banquet. We have learned much from our partnership with Rolex, and we are proud of the 32-year history that we have built together. We also appreciate our friends from Transamerica, who share our passion in honoring the young men and women who excel in the classroom. When you see and hear what these student athletes have accomplished, I think you will understand why Transamerica feels this partnership is so important. To our national sponsors, Adidas Golf and TaylorMade, you are the cornerstone for everything we want to accomplish in junior golf. And even though our relationship spans only a few years, we have accomplished some great things together, and I'm looking forward to many years of working together to support junior golf. Basically, my time is up as of right now. We're going to turn this over to the juniors tonight and let them lead the way. So I am just thrilled to introduce a young lady who was our 2018 player representative on our board of directors this year. She's done an excellent job. She came to the meetings prepared. Matter of fact, she had a nice long list for us every meeting she came to. And the hopes of what she was trying to do was better the AJGA, and she did so. So Rachel King, I introduce you.
As Mr. Hamlin said, my name is Rachel Keene, and I'm proud to be one of the first to welcome you to tonight's Rolex Junior All-American Awards Banquet. Since 1978, this evening has celebrated the achievements of junior golf's best and brightest, and in doing so, challenges us to continue to dream bigger and work harder. Tonight, we stand on the edge of history and claim our place in it. But tomorrow, the Rolex Tournament of Champions will test the next class of junior golfers, providing the first epic moments in a new year of highlights. Before we begin, I'd like to recognize the dedication and sacrifice of each family in this room. As we celebrate great achievements, we must thank those who first believed in our dreams. Thank you to all the parents, family members, friends, and fans who give constant encouragement and unwavering support. You inspire us to seek greatness in all aspects of our lives. Thank you will never be enough. I've been lucky to play in the AJGA for the past 3 years. Last year was my second time in this room. Like many others, I graduated through the levels of AJGA tournaments and was tested at every turn. Sometimes I was rewarded with success, other times I learned more about where I needed to be. I made friends on and off the course, moved around in the Rolex AJGA rankings, traveled the country, and earned a college golf scholarship. During that time, I also had the privilege to serve on the board of directors as a player rep. I'd like to take a moment to introduce those joining us tonight. I ask them to please stand and be recognized together. Angela Rowe, Mark Hill, Vicki Getz Ackerman. Serving on both boards, including as Secretary of the Foundation, Pat Saunders. Vice President Joe Quirk. Past President Gail Champagne. And serving on both boards, including as President of the Association, Jim Nugent. This evening, you will also see and hear from our newest player representatives, Michaela Merard and Michael Thorbjornsen, along with a few friends of ours. We are proud to bring you the greatest night of junior golf from the junior golfers. To begin tonight's program, please turn your attention to the screens as we have a look at the AJGA in 2018.
The AJGA is just prestigious. The staff is fantastic. They go out of their way to make sure the kids are taken care of every event.
Yeah, when you walk around and you see the AJGA interns and the people that work for the tour, they call you by name. They use your name. They know who you are. You may have only met them one time, and they never forget you.
They care about the kids. They care about golf. They really offer a tremendous environment for the kids to compete with great sportsmanship.
It's run like a tour event. You know, everything from practice rounds all the way to the end of the tournament. It is basically run nothing like anything else in junior golf.
My wife and I have had the opportunity to visit with the AJGA, and we have become associated with the better part of golf because it's a pure form. I mean, it's done by kids who do it because they love it. And the organization is a group of folks who do it because they love it.
The AJGA just really helps kids develop on so many aspects, not just in their golf, but teaching these kids to show appreciation and recognizing all the things that are provided for them.
You just see the competition and the conduct of the players is so good and their appreciation is so high.
Frankly, there's so many great memories. We've had so many good champions. We've had so many great experiences with the kids.
You just act more mature in, the bigger events, and you feel like you're a pro out here.
It's so much fun. It's great fun to build some great relationships with other kids. Make some friends that you're gonna have for life, and then you're probably gonna play with them in the future.
I mean, AJGA did so much for me growing up. It gave me a lot of college exposure. I had the opportunity to go to a lot of different schools, I feel like, because of these tournaments and coaches coming out and watching.
The ACE grant has been a huge part of my life. I get to play golf at the school that I really wanted to go to, and they've helped to turn something negative in my life into something very positive that will definitely impact me forever.
These juniors are getting better and better at younger and younger ages. Without the AJGA, I would have probably just stuck around playing in the state, and I would have never, not only would I not have opened up to the relationships that are now still relationships that I keep on the PGA Tour, I also wouldn't have been able to test my game and get better at a national stage. To be able to play against the best players in the world in a junior golf event, at an early age is fantastic. Trying to win an AJGA event at my age then was as hard as it is trying to win a PGA Tour event now.
It's awesome coming over here and playing amazingly run events, like world-class run by AJGA. It's unbelievable. This tournaments we treat as pros, although we're just 17 years old, just trying to play golf.
I love the level of integrity and professionalism that the staff show and just the organization as a whole. Anytime you call and you need help on the phone, everybody is there to help you out, walk you through, especially as a new parent in the very beginning. And they're great about reaching back out to you if you need help, especially on site.
If you get involved with the AJGA, it's because you love golf, you love junior golf, and you'll probably be in the golf business for a long time.
I think they've shown the AJGA has kind of developed this culture of kids that shows that they really want to beat each other. They're really great golfers, but it's okay to have fun and be friends, off the course.
To me, there's steps in golf. You have amateur golf, junior golf, college golf, and professional golf, obviously, but this is the top-notch junior golf, and we never are ever going to take this for granted because I don't know if life can really get better than this.
Tonight, we celebrate the best in junior golf. Without sponsors and donors, our dreams of pursuing college golf would not be possible. We thank Transamerica and Rolex for their continued support of this incredible event.
Transamerica joined the AJGA as an official partner in 2016 and is dedicated to the next generation of golfers, scholars, and leaders. The Transamerica Junior AM Series and Transamerica Scholastic Junior All-America Team are supported to ensure the best and the brightest minds and their supporters live a better today. To thank them for their support, we present Transamerica's Kristen Berry with this gift. Thank you for helping us take the next step in our goal of receiving a college golf scholarship.
Thank you. You know, people ask us all the time why at Transamerica we support the American Junior Golf Association, knowing that our commitment to our customers is to help them save, protect, invest, and retire. And the truth is that we know that wealth and health are inextricably linked, and those who have formed healthy habits today are more likely to be financially secure tomorrow. So our hope is to help all of you be well and build wealth, both on and off the course. Thanks so much.
For 50 years, Rolex has celebrated the world's greatest golfers, celebrating champions, legends, and future stars. Golf history is a part of Rolex's history, and Rolex plays a pivotal role in the history of the AJGA, including traditions like tonight. A supporter since 1986, Rolex sponsors this week the Rolex Girls Junior Championship and the AJGA Rolex Rankings. In 2003, Rolex also became a founding partner in the AJGA's ACE Grant program, which ensures that talented junior golfers can pursue their dreams. An official timepiece of the AJGA has watched over the legacy of junior golf for 4 decades. It is my honor to present Arnaud Laborde of Rolex with this appreciation gift in honor of Rolex's longstanding commitment.
Thank you very much. It's 51 years. We have to be precise with the time. So, no, but so last year I was telling you the story about 50 years. So it's one more year. This week we started in Dubai. Then we had the Rolex Awards, the CME title holders, and it's crescendo. So we finish up here this week. So it's very good. Thank you very much for this. So in '86, we promised the AJGA that we would do things right. This is the way we do things, and I thank the AJGA for keeping their promise as well on doing things right since we shook hands. So thank you very much, and have a great evening.
We'd now like to welcome Hannah Foster to present the 2018 Jerry Cole Sportsmanship Award.
Good evening. I'm Hannah Foster, the 2017 recipient of the Jerry Cole Sportsmanship Award. I was extremely humbled to win this award last year, and it gives me great pleasure to introduce the 2018 recipient. Since 1978, the Jerry Cole Sportsmanship Award is presented to a junior golfer who best promotes integrity and sportsmanship in their golf game. Recipients of the award impact others in a positive manner and truly embody the spirit of the game through the Leadership Links program and community involvement. In 2000, the award was named for Jerry Cole, a longtime friend and board member. The bronze replica of Jerry's favorite hat is a reminder of how proud he was of his association with the AJGA. Our 2018 recipient used a family tragedy to create a lasting legacy in his brother's honor. Through fundraising and golf, Ian Johnson is impacting the lives of Iowans struggling with addiction. Let's turn our attention to the video screens to learn more about his story.
The type of kid that you want on your team. And no matter what kind of golfer they are. I mean, he'd be one of my all-time favorite golfers if he couldn't break 100. He's that kind of kid you want, like, fun to be around.
Seth and Ian became best of friends, but the worst of enemies. They were brothers. They fought over everything, but yet if they weren't around each other, they missed each other immensely.
2016 was a day that changed the trajectory of our life. And I get a phone call, I look down and I knew it wasn't good at 6:30 in the morning to get a call from that person, and found out they had found our son Seth in a hotel room, dead of a heroin overdose. Immediately he was responsible for setting up a GoFundMe site. We raised, I think, $8,000 in a month through friends and family, and we actually donated the money to an organization here in town called the Area Substance Abuse Council, ASAC.
So me and Ian have been friends since we were probably started playing golf, which was both around 6 or 7, I bet. So I'd say he handled it very professionally. He wanted to care for others, which is hard to do when you go through something like that.
I enjoy him all the time. His positive, upbeat attitude when he comes out here, how he socially interacts with all the other kids in a very healthy and normal way.
I was messing around one night and I came across Leadership Links, and Ian said, "Dad, what else can we do?" And I said, "Well, I think the AJGA's got this awesome platform. We could take your story and our story and we could raise more money."
So proud of him for how he and his family have handled such a tragic situation, and how they have taken this situation, this tragedy, and have used this to help others. And it really, to me, shows me great maturity with Ian, because I don't know that many people could have done it at that very young age.
It is my honor to introduce tonight's recipient of the Jerry Cole Sportsmanship Award from Swisher, Iowa, Ian Johnston.
Thank you, Hannah. First, I would like to thank the AJGA and Leadership Links for this tremendous honor for providing me a platform to raise funds for a cause that has so greatly impacted my life. I'm humbled to have my name among so many great past recipients and nominees of the Jerry Cole Sportsmanship Award, and thank them for the passion they bring for their own worthy causes. I thank my coaches, Eric Columbus and Larry Glatson, for supporting me on and off the course. I would also like to thank Blake Beerson with CBS Sports Network and Zach Johnson for their documentary, which spread awareness about substance abuse. Most importantly, I want to thank my parents for teaching me that life, like golf, doesn't always go the way we want. In 2016, there were 42,249 opioid-related deaths in the United States. That same year, in Iowa, 183 people died from opioid-related overdoses. On October 4th, 2016, my older brother Seth became one of those statistics. That day started out like any other. I was a sophomore on my high school team and was excited about our district meet that morning. When I didn't see my parents come to the course, I knew something was wrong. I finished that day with a double bogey and missed state by one shot. I was devastated. It wasn't until I got home that I realized what devastating really was. My brother Seth was found in a hotel room less than 2 miles from where I played that day. Heroin took his life. He was 23. Not too long after, I remember my dad saying to me and my younger brother Roman, "We have 2 roads to go down. One of anger, hatred, and despair, or a road of hope and inspiration. I'm on the second road, and I ask you to join me." Golf has been a passion of mine since before I can even remember. Over the past 2 years, golf has been a platform for me to make an impact and spread awareness about substance abuse. I've shared my family story with AJGA alumni Ricky Fowler and Zach Johnson. Through Leadership Links and other fundraising efforts, I raised more than $25,000, $6,500 of which went to the AJGA's ACE grant program, and the rest was donated to the Area Substance Abuse Council in Cedar Rapids, a treatment program where my brother spent time before his passing. Last October, exactly 1 year from Seth's death, my high school golf team played again at the same course where I played last year. This time, I birdied the final hole to get to our state tournament by 1 stroke. I believe Seth was there alongside me. I will continue to spread awareness and use golf to make an impact as I go to college and play golf at the University of South Dakota. This room is full of great golfers with great accomplishments. I applaud all of you. However, please remember that you also have a tremendous opportunity to use golf to create great change in the world. Trophies gather dust, but making an impact on the lives will last forever. Thank you and good luck this week.
Will all Scholastic and All-American teams please report to the back of the ballroom?
Giving back is a core value of golf. The AJGA donated more than $500,000 to local charities through tournament proceeds. The ACE Grant program has helped hundreds of juniors gain access to college golf. And as you heard from Ian Johnston, serving others through Leadership Links program changes lives. Since 2010, junior golfers like Ian have personally raised more than $2.5 million. Rolex Junior All-Americans Cannon Claycomb, Jackson Van Paris, Gordon Sargent, and Transamerica scholar Reynolds Lambert hosted Ryder Cup match play events in their hometowns, raising more than $200,000 in the State Cup Series. Sargent, James Roller, Tommy and Jack Morrison, Jack O'Donnell, Michael Rosenblum, and Cooper Claycomb spent a day playing golf last week with AJGA alum Ricky Fowler to celebrate outstanding fundraising efforts. The USGA AJGA President's Leadership Award was awarded to AJGA members Grace Chen and Gary Jones Jr., who used leadership links to demonstrate character and community service through volunteerism. Grace, a childhood cancer survivor, brings golf to families staying at the Stanford Children's Hospital. Gary serves his Virginia Beach chapter of the First Tee to make golf accessible to more children. Please turn your attention to the video screens as we look back on Grace and Gary's impact on their communities through golf.
First thing that jumped out, unselfishness.
Really her determination and heart. She has goals she needs to accomplish, and she's not going to stop until she accomplishes those goals.
I think she was a lot like a lot other 9-year-olds, but her parents did make me aware of what she had gone through as a little child, and I was already kind of like amazed by her strength at that time.
Grace had acute lymphoblastic leukemia, which is the most common cancer in the pediatric age group, and Grace in particular had to go through a lot of time in the hospital.
When she finished her treatment, we were thinking about what kind of sports, good for her recovery.
No, golf's not a common thing for patients, but I think that was a wonderful one to get her out, walking, active.
So when she was 9 years old, she said, "Hey, Mom, I was benefited by golf. Can we do something, for this?"
Our first putting event for the kids in the hallways, where we lined a 9-hole putting course out.
We visit with the kids, and all the kids just seem to kind of like feed off her energy.
To have the maturity and drive to do community service, help out those that are in need, that takes incredible heart and love and selflessness that, frankly, a lot of the average 17-year-old kid really has no concept for yet.
Well, I think she's been able to put the fact that she had cancer behind her, and I think she's been able to do that in a remarkable way.
We fully support her since she was 9 years old. I believe she will do the best for the people and the best for the kids who need this type of the love and the kindness.
What is Gary like?
Probably one of the most impressive young men I've ever met.
Very intelligent young man. He's a very talented guy.
He is kind and respectful.
He loves to give back.
He's a very self-motivated person. He initiates a lot of the things that he wants to do. A little tough to keep up with him because he does have so many changing interests. When he takes on an interest in something, he goes very deep into it. He's been a musician since he was about 4 years old.
Gary is currently a life skills coach here in Virginia Beach and at our program location in Norfolk.
The First Tee is a program for young children. It is basically learning the core values and healthy habits through the game of golf.
A couple years ago, he came to us and said, you know, through his affiliation with the AJGA, I want to do a golf-a-thon and raise money for the First Tee. He's raised over $15,000, $16,000 for us.
He's done the golf-a-thon 3 years. This would be year number 4. He signed up for Leadership Links, identified the First Tee the first year, and we were just impressed how confidently he would just call people or talk to strangers about Leadership Links.
He started this golf-a-thon a couple years ago. The first year they played, I think, 50 holes. And the second year they played almost 100.
He is just the most deserving participant. He has spent countless hours here kind of molding the next generation of golfers. He puts 100% into everything that he does. He really gives these kids in this program a lot of hope in what they can do with their golf game and what they can do with their lives.
I see an internal confidence about him, regardless of any challenge, anything put before him.
The thing about Gary that's so remarkable, he's always positive, he's always receptive. It does not surprise me. He's garnered this recognition in the golf world. Yeah, congratulations to him.
He was like, Mom, can you believe I got that award? I've applied before, but I never thought I would ever get it.
Good evening. My name is Mark Oscarson. I'm the Chief Operating Officer with the American Junior Golf Association. Since 1978, the AJGA has fostered the overall growth and development of young junior golfers, both on and off the golf course. Transamerica also believes in this mission. The 2018 Transamerica Scholastic Junior All-America Team has an average AJGA adjusted GPA of 4.6, an average SAT score of 1494, and an average ACT score of 35. Tonight, we honor 24 juniors who have mastered the balance on the golf course and in the classroom. Kristen, would you join me up here? I now present to you the 2018 Transamerica Scholastic Junior All-America Team. This Transamerica scholar has a GPA of 4.84 from Westerville, Ohio, Ashley Au. Our next honoree has an ACT score of 33 and has signed a national letter of intent to Notre Dame. From Austin, Texas, Madeline Jones. With a GPA of 4.61, from Loveland, Colorado, Lauren Lehigh. With a 35 on the ACT and a GPA of 4.96, from Bethesda, Maryland, Amanda Levy. With a 34 on the ACT from Hong Kong, Selena Lee. With a GPA of 4.58 and a 34 on the ACT from Newport Beach, California, Celine New. With a GPA of 4.45, this Transamerica scholar signed a national letter of intent to Quinnipiac University from Cypress, California, Kaylee Sakota. With a GPA of 4.67 from Carlisle, Massachusetts, Gabrielle Shea. With a 35 on the ACT, from Charlotte, North Carolina, Alexis Sugianto. This scholar has a GPA of 4.47 from La Habra Heights, California, Michelle Wong. With an ACT score of 35 from Rowayton, Connecticut, Connor Belcastro. This Transamerica scholar has a GPA of 5.14 from Orland Park, Illinois, Max Farley. With an ACT score of 35 from Plano, Texas, Vijay Jain. With an SAT score of 1440 and an ACT score of 35 from Hinsdale, Illinois, Josh Lundmark. This next Transamerica scholar scored a 1550 on the SAT from Naples, Florida, Harrison Ornstein. Our next honoree has a GPA of 4.9 from Brampton, Ontario, Max Wang. This Transamerica scholar posted an SAT score of 1530 from Temple City, California, Edward Wu. And our final Transamerica scholar has an SAT score of 1570 from Manhasset, New York, Adam Shao. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause for your 2018 Transamerica Scholastic Junior All-America Team. Thank you, Mark. In 40 years, we have recognized the best of golf's next generation is Rolex Junior All-Americans. 96 of the best in the world joined alumni like Tiger Woods, Jordan Spieth, Ricky Fowler, Phil Mickelson, Jessica Korda, Lexi Thompson, and Inbee Park. In addition, we are honored to be joined by tour professionals and former Rolex Junior All-Americans Doug Gim and Cheyenne Knight. We are very excited to announce Cheyenne will lead a new initiative by donating 1% of her annual earnings to the AJGA Foundation. And during his days with the AJGA, Doug received assistance from the ACE grant and will pay it forward by endowing a grant in his name with the help of a private donor. Thank you, Doug and Cheyenne, for your support and being a part of this special evening. Hailing from 21 states and 8 countries, these young men and women have distinguished themselves through their outstanding play in 135 national junior golf events, 120 of which were conducted by the AJGA. It is now my honor to introduce to you the Rolex Junior All-America Honorable Mention Team. Arnaud, please join me on stage. From Valencia, California, Zoe Antoinette Campos. From Whittier, California, Brianna Chacon. From South Elgin, Illinois, Megan Furtney. From Manchester, Tennessee, Ashley Gillum.
From Buenos Aires, Argentina, Agustina Gomez Cisterna. From Bradenton, Florida, Yunmin Han. From Arlington, Texas, Trinity King. From Asheville, North Carolina, Rachel Keene. From Shanghai, China, Yuwen Liu. From Surprise, Arizona, Ashley Meny. From San Diego, California, Brianna Navarrosa. From Riverview, Florida, Latana Stone. From Austin, Texas, Trey Bosco. From Fremont, California, Aaron Chen. From Shenzhen, China, Tony Chen. From Fairfax, Virginia, George Duanmany. From Middlefield, Connecticut, Chris Fosdick. From Vandalia, Ohio, Austin Greaser. From Boca Raton, Florida, Frankie Harris. From Mission, Texas, Junmin Lee. From Carrollton, Georgia, Tyler Lipscomb. From Carlsbad, California, Dylan Menante. From Las Vegas, Nevada, Hazen Newman. From Benton, Kentucky, Jay Nimmo. From Farmington, Utah, Cole Ponich. From Orlando, Florida, Brendan Valdez. From San Diego, California, Andy Shu. From Orlando, Florida, Samson Zhang. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause for your honorable mention Rolex Junior All-Americans. It is now my honor to introduce to you the Rolex Junior All-America Second Team. From Riverside, California, Amari Avery. From Windermere, Florida, Cindy Coe. From Covina, California, Alexa Melton. From Farmers Ranch, Texas, Boyhun Park. From Emmitsburg, Maryland, Annika Sayumanutafa. From Houston, Texas, Christine Wang. From Abingdon, Virginia, Connor Creasy. From Austin, Texas, Jay Holland Humphreys. From Encinitas, California, Bo Jin. From San Antonio, Texas, John Kiefer. From Lake Mary, Florida, Jiwon Park. From Birmingham, Alabama, Gordon Sargent. From Bellevue, Washington, Ian Siebers. From Pinehurst, North Carolina, Jackson Van Paris. From Mineola, Florida, Jonathan Yawn. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause to your Rolex Junior All-America second team. Now, it is time to introduce our first team, Rolex Junior All-Americans. Champion of the Hunter Mahan Junior Championship presented by Baylor Scott and White Sports Performance Center at the Star. In a verbal commit to Duke University from Sugar Land, Texas, Ann Chen. This Stanford University verbal commit won the Buick Shan Fung Girls Invitational. From Austin, Texas, Sadie Engelman. This 2017 Rolex Junior Player of the Year and four-time Rolex Junior All-American, verbally committed to Stanford and had 2 wins in National Junior Golf. From Memphis, Tennessee, Rachel Heck. This 6-time AJGA champion broke the scoring record at the AJGA Girls Championship. Verbally committed to the University of Alabama from Huntsville, Alabama, Michaela Morard. Our 2018 Rolex Junior Player of the Year won 4 times, including the U.S. Girls Junior Championship and the Girls Junior PGA Championship. From Concord, California, Yalimi No. This 2-time Rolex Junior All-American had 6 top 10 finishes in National Junior Golf in 2018. From Lake Worth, Florida, Alexa Pano. This honoree defended her title at the Easy Go Vaughn Taylor Championship and signed a national letter of intent to Auburn. From Monticello, Florida, Megan Schofield. This honoree signed a national letter of intent to Duke University and is a 4-time Rolex Junior All-American. From Greenwood, Indiana, Erica Shepard. Winner of the AJGA Annika Invitational USA presented by Rolex. This honoree is a verbal commit to Stanford University. From Bradenton, Florida, Angelina Yap. This three-time Rolex Junior All-American won 3 invitationals this year, including the Ping Invitational, the Swinging Skirts AJGA Invitational. In her victory at the ANA Junior Inspiration, earned her an exemption into the LPGA's ANA Inspiration. From Irvine, California, Rose Zhang. Winner of the Polo Golf Junior Classic by 10 strokes, our 2018 Rolex Junior Player of the Year defended his title at the Boys Junior PGA Championship and was victorious at the Junior Invitational at Sage Valley Golf Club. In addition, we just received word he made the Walker Cup practice squad from Wake Forest, North Carolina, Akshay Bhatia. This three-time Rolex Junior All-American won the Ping Heather Farr Classic and made the round of 16 at the U.S. Junior Amateur Championship. He signed a national letter of intent to the University of Florida from Yorba Linda, California, Ricky Castillo. This Alabama verbal commit was runner-up at the 2017 Rolex Tournament of Champions. With the help of Leadership Links, he organized the Mason Cup to raise more than $40,000 for the Mason Goodnight Foundation. From Bowling Green, Kentucky, Cannon Claycomb. This two-time Rolex Junior All-American signed a national letter of intent to Vanderbilt and had 2 top 5 finishes in AJGA Invitationals, including the Junior Players Championship and the Polo Golf Junior Classic. From Houston, Texas, William Mall. Winner of the U.S. Junior Amateur Championship, this 2019 player rep also notched his first AJGA Invitational win at the Ping Invitational. From Wellesley, Massachusetts, Michael Thorbjornsen. A verbal commit to Stanford University, this three-time Rolex Junior All-American won his 5th AJGA event at the Wyndham Invitational presented by BB&T and was named a Transamerica Scholastic Honor Roll member. From Wesley Chapel, Florida, Carl Phillips. Congratulations on an incredible year. Please give a round of applause for the Rolex Junior All-America First Team.
Hi, my name is Rachel Heck. Last year, I was humbled to receive the Rolex Junior Player of the Year award, but tonight I couldn't be happier to introduce my friend Yelimi No. Yelimi had a truly outstanding year, highlighted by 5 wins, including back-to-back-to-back wins at the Junior PGA Championship, U.S. Girls Junior Championship, and the Canadian Women's Amateur. She won the AJGA's Hana Financial Group Say Repack Junior Championship and finished runner-up at the Thunderbird International Junior and the Buick Shan Shan Fang Girls Invitational. She was also the low amateur in 2 professional starts. Most important to me, though, is despite these incredible achievements, she has remained the same humble, sweet, funny girl I've always known. I'm so proud to be one of the many friends she has had cheering her on every step of the way. Her humility and genuine love for the game come through in all that she does. During a practice round of the Junior Ryder Cup, my friends and I joked about how honored we were to play with the next Rolex Junior Player of the Year. Yelimi looked around confused, no idea that we were talking about her. She plays for the love of the game, not for honors and awards. Her dedication and positivity are truly inspiring. During our alternate shot match, we are 2 down with 3 to play, but there was not a moment when Yelimi didn't keep us smiling and laughing. After I hit my drive nearly out of bounds on 18, Yelimi stuck the approach to inches in front of a crowd and cameras to win the hole. Moments like these not only make it easy to see how she wins week after week, they also make it impossible not to root for her. When I think about Yelimi, though, it's not her wins I remember. I think about watching horror movies and singing High School Musical songs at 2 a.m. during the Junior Solheim Cup. I think about wandering around Disneyland Paris in the rain looking for a crepe. I think about walking all over the Golf National despite being hot and exhausted in search of the European boys team. Yelimi is an incredible golfer, but she is an even better person and friend. It's my honor to introduce our 2018 Rolex Junior Player of the Year, Yelimi No.
Thank you, Rachel, for that great introduction. I'm grateful to have such fun memories with you. And Akshay, I've seen how dedicated and hardworking you are, and I can't think of a more deserving person for this award. This is my 4th Rolex Junior All-American Awards banquet, and I think it's safe to say that this is the best night in junior golf. So thank you, Rolex, for making this night possible, and for your support of the AJGA for more than 30 years. Being named the 2018 Rolex Junior Player of the Year means so much to me, and I'm so honored to be here. In the beginning of the year, I never would have imagined myself standing here in front of you all, and the fact that my name will be on this trophy forever, along with players like Arya Jutanagarm, Christy Kerr, Imbi Park, and so many more is inspiring. And to see their success at the next level really gives me confidence that I can make it in my next steps as well. Over the past year and summer, I worked really hard on my game, and I sacrificed a lot to do so, and I kept more of an open mind and being flexible in my approach. I realized my success didn't come from mindless hours of practicing or the number of range balls I hit. It was a practice with the same focus I had competing. And this award really proves that hard work pays off. There are so many people to thank, but I want to start with the most important, which is my parents for everything. To my mom for being on the course with me every day and bringing me food. And to my dad for just being with me every time I practice and coaching me and always believing in me when I'm believing in me and even when times are tough. My parents have sacrificed a lot for me to be here, and for that I'm forever thankful. I'd also like to thank my coach of 9 years, Eric Stone. He has seen me grow along with my game and has believed in me in every step of the way. I want to give a big thank you to the AJGA and all the sponsors for everything they do. Without them, I wouldn't be here today. My golf game grew and improved over the years thanks to the fierce competition in many AJGA events. And I was lucky enough to compete against the best juniors in the country and with them through opportunities like the Ping Junior Solheim Cup. Being a part of a team representing the United States will always be a special memory because of traveling with some of my best friends, talking through the night, and just laughing and representing our country. Also, winning the 2018 Jerry Park Championship in April was one of the most meaningful wins to me. Because of this event, I got to play in an LPGA event and go back to Korea for the first time in 7 years. And that was all possible thanks to the AJGA. Over the past 5 years of AJGA golf, I've met so many great people and created friendships all over the country and world. The memories I've made will always hold a special place in my heart. And when I'm older and look back on junior golf, I'll remember all the good times I had with my friends, like playing ping pong after a round, talking on the green rather than practicing, and just laughing with my friends. I'll remember those moments more than the golf I played. This night is very special to me because it caps off my junior golf career, and as I prepare for the next chapter of my life, I know there will be many ups and downs, but I'm confident I'll do well if I work hard. Thanks to the AJGA, I'll be ready for the competition and endurance I'll need. Now that I've achieved a lot of goals I set as a junior, I'm ready to set new goals and dream bigger dreams. So I encourage every player in here as well to always believe in yourself, work hard to have that confidence, strive to be the best, and never give up, because you'll never know what happened. Thank you, and good luck to everyone this week.
Hi, my name is Michael Thorbjornsson, and tonight is a celebration of the outstanding golf played by each junior represented here this year. Akshay, I think all of us here can agree that no one deserved to be the 2018 Rolex Junior Player of the Year more than you. Ever since I met him at the 2012 U.S. Kids World Championship, I've looked up to Akshay and felt lucky to call him my friend. For a while, we played every practice round together at that event. The interesting thing about our friendship is we don't always spend a lot of time in the same place. For several years, we played in different tournaments and didn't see each other. Last year, we reconnected at this event after 3 years and picked up exactly where we left off. With 3 younger sisters, I guess you could say that Akshay is the brother I never had. We both want to be the star of the show, best demonstrated when we started a dance party in front of Cinderella's castle at the Disneyland Paris. We always try to one-up each other, even if it's trying to be the first up the stairs at the Eiffel Tower. On the course this year, I saw Akshay's game reach new levels. Week after week, he broke records and won almost every tournament he played. In 10 events, he never finished outside the top 15 and earned his 5th AJGA career win at the Polo Golf Junior Classic by 10 strokes. When Akshay and I competed against each other at the finals of the USGA's Junior Amateur Championship, our friendship got stronger, despite the tight competition. Even on the final day of match play, he and I sat together for breakfast, being too nervous to eat. I thought that was the most special part of the whole week. We competed as hard as we could for the title, but kept the battle on the course and embraced our friendship off it. I think that week pushed Akshay to work even harder to win his next event, and he did, with one of the best chips I've ever seen. Akshay, your future is bright, and I look forward to being by your side as you accomplish whatever is ahead. It is my honor to introduce our 2018 Rolex Junior Player of the Year and my friend, Akshay Bhatia.
Thank you, Michael, for that awesome introduction. What an amazing feeling this is to be sitting in front of the best junior golfers in the world, and I'm honored to share this night with you, Yalimi. Congrats on one heck of a year. You should be super proud on what you've accomplished. I would like to thank everyone who has helped develop the best junior golf association. Mr. Hamlin, what a remarkable job you've done the past 35 years with the AJGA. On behalf of all of us, present and past, we thank you for paving our way to college and beyond. To Rolex, thank you for your continuous support of the AJGA. To my mentor, Ryan Ressa, and the whole TaylorMade crew, you guys treat us like tour pros and is greatly appreciated. To my buddy, Robbie Ziegler, Adidas has kept the AJGA and me looking fresh, so that speaks for itself. My team of coaches, Chase Duncan, Alan Terrell, and George Gankis. It's hard to deal with a 16-year-old, but day or night, you guys have been there for me. I'm so blessed to play this game with the support of my family and friends. To my parents, I couldn't be here without all the sacrifices you've made. You worked so hard for our family, and I can't thank you enough. To my sister, Rhea, you are the reason I started playing this game, and even though I'm your younger brother, I will always have your back. I remember the 2016 Junior Players Championship and seeing all the great players on the putting green. I remember thinking I didn't belong on that big stage. One of my mentors pulled me aside during the practice round to remind me that I earned my spot into the event and I need to enjoy the moment. I played in the final group the second day with Mr. US Open Cole Hammer. Talk about being nervous. I didn't finish how I wanted, but it was a turning point in my golf career. In fact, looking back, it was not my success that led me to this stage. It has been accepting the failures and using them to find success. I can honestly say without all the times that I came up short, I would not be standing here today as Rolex Junior Player of the Year. This year has been filled with lots of memorable moments, from winning the Junior Invitational to the Polo Golf Junior Classic. I battled my good friend Michael at the US Junior and defended my title at the Junior PGA by chipping in on the last hole at Valhalla. I couldn't have scripted a better story. My proudest moments were representing my country 3 times, traveling to New York with the AJGA staff at the inaugural Junior President's Cup, playing in the Junior Ryder Cup in France, and playing in the Youth Olympic Games with the GOAT Lucy Lee. She tried to teach me Chinese on that trip, and I was so bad at it, she said, just to stick to golf. Golf is just not about hitting a white ball into a hole. It's about the friendships and life lessons that we make. I always look forward to showing up on the putting green and asking my friends to play ping pong or have putting contests. I am awful at ping pong, as some of you know, but the company makes up for it. My message to all the players tonight is take the time to appreciate the small moments. Take the time to appreciate the friends that you have made through tournaments like this, because they will be there for when you fail and when you win. Thank you, and good luck this week.
Yalimi, Akshay, great job, and congratulations. One more applause for all the winners here this evening. There's a reason why I always say that the AJGA is more than scores on a scoreboard, and now you all know. If these young men and women are truly golf's next generation, then our game, our industry is in great, great shape. I want to thank everyone for taking their time to be with us this evening, and I'm just so proud of what everyone has accomplished and all of our friends and supporters, thank you so much for your belief in junior golf and the AJGA. Thank you all.